Okay, in this short video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what we call L'Hopital's rule. Which is like this. Suppose you want to find the limit of f of x over g of x as x tends to a. A can be a real number or plus or minus infinity. And suppose that the substitution, when you substitute x with a, you get 0 over 0 or infinity over infinity. Then what this rule says is that the limit will be equal to the limit of f dash over g dash, where dash is the derivative of the function. So that is, in a nutshell, the idea of L'Hopital's rule. Okay, we're going to have a look at a couple of examples where we use this rule. Suppose I want to find the limit of 3x minus sine x over x as x tends to 0. Well, if we substitute, we clearly see that it will give us 0 over 0. So we can use L'Hopital's rule. And by using L'Hopital's rule, we get the limit. The derivative of 3x is 3 minus derivative of sine is cosine over derivative of x, which is 1. And now, if we substitute, we get 3 minus 1 over 1, which is the limit equal to 2. That's the limit of this function. Now, sometimes it's necessary to use this rule perhaps twice or even 3 times to arrive at the limit we are looking for. So let's take a look at the second example, which is x minus sine x over x to the power of 3. And we want the limit of this as x tends to 0. Well, again, a substitution will give us 0 over 0. So we can use L'Hopital's rule, which will then give us the derivative of the numerator, 1 minus cosine x over 3x squared. And a substitution, 1 minus cosine 0 is 1. Okay, so it's basically 1 minus 1, which is 0 over 0. So again, we can use L'Hopital's rule. So then we are going to say it's the limit as x goes to 0 of the derivative of minus cosine x, which is basically sine x, over the derivative of 3x squared, which is 6x. And substitution, again, well, we see again it's 0 over 0. So we need again to apply, or we can apply L'Hopital's rule. So we say it's the limit as x goes to 0, the derivative of sine cosine, the derivative of 6x is 6. And now a substitution will give us cosine 0, which is 1, divided by 6. So the limit is 1 over 6.